Hello, fellow creator. I'm Noe Venable, and this is my weekly series where I share by firelight. I have some candles here because I don't get to do enough sharing by firelight in my life these days as a busy mother of two. And I really cherish this as a time to slow down and just connect with myself a bit and connect with you. So I know it's been a while since you heard from me, and I wanted to tell you a little bit about what's happened in that time and why you are hearing from me now. It's been a few years since I last released an album, and in that time I've just been really occupied with some other things. I've been building a career as a song leader and a teacher, and just really enjoying nurturing music in other people and building community and a lot of wonderful things that have come through that work. But my own singer-songwriter process has really been just totally private for the last few years. And then something happened this last year that has drawn me back out to the point where I'm here speaking to you now, and I wanted to share with you what that was. Well, I was at the home of a friend, and this is a friend I've known since childhood. She's actually a friend of my parents, always a very magical person in my life, sort of a fairy godmother. I was there with my two children, and they were doing crafts because she's an amazing artist and has all kinds of incredible supplies at her house. They were, I think, making little rocket ships out of milk cartons. And I was looking around the room, and in the corner of the room, which was filled with all sorts of extraordinary things, in one corner of the room there was a tiny harp, and it was very beautiful. It had ornate carvings on it, and I was so drawn to it. I walked over to it and I picked it up and I plucked a few notes, and I swear to you, it really felt like the harp spoke to me. It said, "Play me, write songs on me." And I said, I really don't know how to do that. And it said, "Don't worry, you will learn." So I listened, and I turned to my friend. I said, "Hey, what is this? How did this come to you? Can you tell me more about this harp?" And she said, "Well, it's obviously meant for you, so why don't you just take it?" So my goodness, I took the little harp home with me. And I played it more at home, and I loved playing it. But it became clear pretty quickly that it was actually more of a toy than a harp. It was really, really small. And what harp enthusiasts would call a harp-shaped object. You know, something that was really pretty to look at, but wasn't really like quite an instrument caliber instrument. But I was hooked, so I got a larger harp, and then an even larger harp than that. And now I am learning to play this incredible instrument. It's been about 8 months that I've been teaching myself. And in this time, I have just experienced this incredible creative unlocking, unlike anything I can even describe. I've just had songs pouring through me, and I don't know if I've ever written with such freedom. To be honest, my songwriting process has always been a bit fraught. I've always been someone who really angsted over the process of writing, even with songs that might have sounded like they came out in one fell swoop. They usually did not. They usually took a lot of time and revisiting and coaxing. And so this was really different. I've found that when I've been writing on the harp, that songs have just been coming through in this very pure and completely unobstructed way, like just source, just directly coming from source. And so I stayed playing in my room for quite a while. And then I just began to get these little taps on the shoulder from the universe, in the form of a variety of synchronous happenings and encounters and all sorts of things that just showed me that it was time to come out again and begin to share my music again with the harp as my main instrument now. So I am here now beginning that process, just beginning by reaching out, and I just am so happy to get to reconnect with you here. And I would love to hear from you. What is happening in your life, and what sorts of new things are coming to be for you. I always love to hear from you. You can respond either in the comments or connect with me on Facebook or email. I look forward to hearing from you. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll be back again soon. Bye-bye.